It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And we've got...
It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. They'll try the left side. Proctor, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip, and I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
The Colts send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game.
17 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
And even though it's a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove, and that's exactly where he is right now. He's hoping to feast a little bit more here on Thanksgiving.
Here's May.
And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
The Colts offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. Richardson looking to throw this.
And Graham's got it, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Now it's Richardson.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. In motion goes the tight end.
Hall again on 2nd down.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air, May.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Myles Murphy
racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 33. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Melbourne ready to go again on offense. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll bring a tight end in motion right.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Pass incomplete.
This defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And his kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
They'll throw with May.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, May.
This complete to Langford. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
From the shotgun, it's May.
And he fends him off. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
To throw, it's May.
It's caught. Here's Langford. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory.
Melbourne ready to go again on offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, They want to keep going, but what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
They'll run on first down. Proctor, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They run the counter. Proctor,
and he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Richardson. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Throwing here is May.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
He's going to try and take off with it.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
They'll drop to throw.
He gets it underneath to Hall.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Hall.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And Graham on the ground. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run the counter. Proctor, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Richardson looking to throw.
And that is incomplete. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
From the shotgun, May with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the gun, it's May.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw here. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. They'll look to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line.
Paul want to give up the middle. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7.
Now back to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Richardson looking to throw this.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll try the left side. Proctor, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
A quick throw there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And Graham's got it. Complete. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. This offense so far on third down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They run it with Hall off the option.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and
To the air, May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll throw with May. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Looking to throw, May. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he's on here to punt it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line.
Melbourne ready to go again on offense.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now it's Richardson.
Over the middle, complete. It's Little.
Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Now 2nd and 3. Richardson to throw off play action. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Back to the air with Richardson. Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
Now Richardson back to throw it. That one caught by all, the tight end.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Colts are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And they'll have 50 seconds to work with, so that really plenty of time to try to put something together.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
To throw, it's May.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Now for the point after. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The Cowboys offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And they love to find different ways to get in the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing here is May. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. In motion, the tight end.
Richardson working from the gun. This one brought in by Jefferson. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 4.
Up the middle they go. Proctor. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5. And the Colts.
Richardson looking to throw.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Richardson.
The connection made. It's Graham. So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a fair catch is taken here, a step or two inside the 45-yard line.
The Cowboys offense and Drake May headed back on.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
From the shotgun, May with it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They'll look to throw again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10. I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
The Colts getting another possession here on offense. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with...
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll keep it on the ground. Proctor. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now Richardson.
He finds his man complete. That's Little. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Richardson looking to throw this.
He finds his man complete. It's Little. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
From the gun, it's May. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. Boy, he's moving right up the career leaderboard. Last catch tied him with Chris Carter. This one ties him with Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison.
So can he go ahead and prepare his speech right now for whatever date he's going to be inducted?
Want the measurements for the jacket?
Measurements for the jacket, what are the details for the weekend, how many people can he invite to the party? Because he's going to Canton.
If anybody's listening, I'm a 38 regular.
And they run the option on second down.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
They'll throw with May.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. From the shotgun, Richardson.
And Graham's got it, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Now it's Richardson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Richardson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Richardson off the play fake.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown.
Justin Jefferson
from 6 yards away.
And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Well, hope you've enjoyed your Thanksgiving. All tied, so you still got a reason to avoid Uncle Ed a little longer as the kick is away here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw, May.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's May.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air, May.
It's caught. Here's Langford.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw, it's May.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Colts 42-yard line.
Throwing here is May. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll be brought down at the 37. A give running right is Hall.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun, it's May.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So third down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now again, right side, Proctor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Here's Richardson to throw.
The connection made. It's Graham. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and
1. Richardson looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Richardson working from the gun.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Looking to throw. Richardson.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Again, it's Richardson. A short throw there pulled in by all.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Now Richardson.
He finds his man, complete. That's Little. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. On 3rd down, Proctor. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st down, Proctor.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Proctor. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Proctor. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
So now the Cowboys down by a field goal, 1:06 to play. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. This complete to Langford. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts' 22-yard line. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play.
I hope you've enjoyed your Thanksgiving. All tied, so you still got a reason to avoid Uncle Ed a little longer as the kick is away here. This is 1st and 10. Here's Richardson.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Richardson.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.